Joining me now to break all of this down, CNN chief legal analyst and former federal prosecutor Jeffrey Toobin. So, Jeff, first of all, starting off with this new memo that we have in the filing here, and Paul Manafort's attorney who was challenging, why are you going back? Why are you looking so far back here? Well, now we know that Rod Rosenstein some time ago said, hey, go ahead and look into this if you need to. Is any of that surprising?
It's not surprising, but it just shows that the Mueller investigation is like an iceberg. You know, 3/4 of it is stuff we can't see. I mean, that blacked out area in that memo shows how many areas he is looking into that, you know, have not been publicly disclosed yet. It is not a surprise, but it also shows how meticulous Mueller has been about getting authorization from the Justice Department to do what he's doing, and how unlikely it is that Manafort will get the charges against him thrown out.
Let me ask you, it may sound like a simple question, but I don't mean it that way. In terms of how meticulous, as you point out, Robert Mueller has been, why is that even more important in terms of this investigation?
Well, it's important because his jurisdiction, at least according to the public disclosure, was so broad. Basically, anything related to the 2016 campaign and related matters. You could see why people would think, well, that's just outrageous. That's too broad a mandate. Well, what Mueller has done is he has specifically asked for authorization of each area that he's investigating. We now know the 2 areas related to Manafort. Another thing that's very important about it is that it's not just the charges that Manafort has already been charged with, the misconduct relating to Ukraine. It's also the 2016 campaign and collusion, where, you know, one of the lines that the president and his supporters have made often is that, well, collusion's not illegal. Mueller obviously thinks otherwise. That's what that first bullet point means, also very significant.
Is there a chance that Paul Manafort will flip, you think, after all of this?
I think it's a better than even chance. When you look at the magnitude of the evidence against him, plus the fact that Rick Gates, his partner and close associate, has flipped, I think once these motions are declined, which I expect they will be, Manafort will come under enormous pressure, given that, in fact, he's just about 70 years old and is looking like, if he's convicted after trial, he may spend the rest of his